I've got a few cheek products here that I just could not pass up on. One of them being the Fenty Beauty bronzer, the new Mousse Cream Bronzer, and the new reformulated MAC blushes. I've got a few thoughts on this. I've got a couple. And then even though this isn't new, I made this purchase from Melt Cosmetics for their 40% off Laura's birthday sale. I think it's their 13-year anniversary. Congratulations to Melt. Not congratulations. I don't even know what I was saying. Congratulations to Melt. So when they have these huge sales, I try to pick up more gel liners when I'm running out or when they're drying out so I can restock. And then I figured I'd pick up one of these powders that seems to have just gone viral on the internet over the last 2 years, I want to say. This is the new Barely Blushing. I couldn't help myself. 40% off. I think this one was more 30. Irrelevant. You can't, you just, Melt has some huge hits and I was dying to try that powder. So that's what we're doing today. This is the entire look. This eye look is in an entirely separate video. This eye look is the Diabla palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I did this look with Christina from Stina Celestial Beauty on Instagram. This is a collaborative video. This video should already be live. As for everything else on my face, it's all linked in the description box below. I work very hard to keep that organized because I'm very OCD. If you click on any of those links to make a purchase, I do earn a small commission. So thank you so very much for supporting my channel. I appreciate you more than you know. This would not be possible without all of your support and coming back to watch. And if at any point you like this video and you are entertained by me in any way whatsoever, because that's truly the goal here, hit that like button. And if you're not already, subscribe. I'm really excited to try these things for you on camera today. I've been wearing the Barely Blushing powder for a couple days now. I have a couple feelings on it. And then I kind of don't know where I want to go with my blush. So I have Melt Cosmetics powder blush in the shade Chill. It's more cool toned. It's very everyday wearable. And then I have the new MAC Skin Finish Colorstruck reformulated blush. I have mine in the shade Ruby Wooed. So I picked up a red shade. I know they took out the talc. And I've seen a lot of the swatches and a lot of the reviews and comparisons. I'm a little worried, but I figured I needed a good red blush. I don't have a red one, especially from MAC, and this is a good way to go, especially for this eye look. So my concealer and my foundation are on. I'm gonna try to do more of an ombre blush effect and bring it into my eyeshadow here, which is super sultry, it's super vampy. I want to start off with the Fenty Beauty. This is the brand new Sunstalker Soufflé Pressed Mousse Cream Bronzer. I have worn this once already and it is the most beautiful cream mousse formulation for a bronzer. Shout out to the packaging. I know Fenty Beauty isn't everyone's cup of tea. I absolutely do like Fenty Beauty. I find that a lot of their products do work for me, especially the powder formulations. This packaging is 10 out of 10. I love the tortoise shell. It's got that bronzed goddess summer moment to it. The formulation to this, when I touched it, it's that very moussey, creamy formulation that you can dip your hand into. I don't like doing that. I don't like to stick my finger down into the product and mess it all up. I do enough of that with my brushes. This shade is perfect for me. I picked mine up in the shade Sugar Cookie 01, and just in case you weren't sure, this is made in Italy. So let's swatch it. It is the most heavenly texture since it's not powder and it has more of that souffle moussey texture to it. It's so easy to blend out and I don't have any problems swatching it onto my skin, and it has such a blurred effect to it. It's not luminous, it's not dewy, it's just a beautiful blurred matte finish. I'm currently wearing the Rare Beauty foundation. Mine is in the shade number 3. So this is kind of an idea of where my complexion is at for this shade. And instead of getting a mirror, you just have this lovely little logo there. I'm gonna clean off my brush because it's still a little bit dirty from when I used it yesterday. I need to clean off my hand too. I don't have any mousse formulated bronzers other than this one. At least I don't think I do. Like, I can recall the majority of my bronzers, majority of my products in my collection. I don't have anything that's that type. The closest formulation I have would be MAC, but it's the Glow Play blushes, and those are blushes. Oh, I wonder if they will bring out something similar. Or maybe they already have and I've completely missed it and been oblivious. I've cleaned off my Sephora brush. This is a number 50, and we're just gonna go right into it and pick it up, both sides of the brush here. And my favorite part about this is you really can't overdo it. I tried to yesterday when I wore this. I could not overdo it. And I did give it a fair shot. I even built this up and it still looked so beautiful and blurred on my skin. I didn't have any trouble with it. It didn't go everywhere. Like sometimes I can just be real clumsy and get it everywhere. It didn't do that. And I can pat it on. I usually pat things on, especially a cream formulation. But I can pat this on and swipe it. And it's beautiful. So even for the lightest shade, it actually looks really light. If you're a fairer complexion than myself, this shade will look fantastic on you. If anything, I can go up on a shade. I could probably use the second shade because this is really, really light. There is a very good range of shades here. So for going over cream on cream, it still looks blurred. There's no harsh lines. When I went over it yesterday, I don't have any pictures, I'm so sorry. When I went over it yesterday on top of powder, it still looked amazing. It didn't skip and pick up any of my base. It's not doing that now. So really, in all honesty, this is one of the better bronzers I have ever tried. The real test is getting up here on this forehead and seeing how I can make this forehead look. This is hands down one of the best bronzers I have tried in a long time. A lot of my bronzers have blown me away. This one, as much as I hate to say it, this one I think has just completely changed the game for me. I know I can wear it without makeup or foundation. I know I can wear it with foundation. I know I can wear it over powder. I know I can wear it without powder. It's changed everything for me. A lot of my other ones, I have to be careful. Do I put it over powder? Do I put it under powder or whatever? You get it, you get it. But this one has changed it for me, and I think I'm going to be able to say this is going to be in my top 3 of all-time favorite bronzers. I am actually happy with it, especially considering look how cute that packaging is. Look at my little turtle. Let's break into this blush. I also have the older formulation, the shade Harmony, in case I don't kind of like where this is going. Just in case. Just in case. Packaging is a little bit more sleek, so they're about the same size, width, diameter. But they're flat on the new ones and then a little more beveled on the older ones here. They're not magnetic. They have that same snap closure. Like I said, it doesn't bother me one bit. So let's see. This one looks a little more radiant of a finish. Let's go with that. Oh yeah, it's got a little bit of a luminosity to it. And then swatch that here. I think I can get away with this with a light hand, so we're gonna give that a whirl. I'm gonna use the powder puff that I used for my concealer and turn it around there. This is one of the Melt powder puffs. Comes in a little pack of 6. And then I'm going to very carefully pick that up on my puff and then work it into the palm of my hand. To be very careful, warm it up a little bit. And then work it into my cheek. And then I was told to stop bringing my blush way the heck up here to my temple. I don't think I'm ever going to stop, but we'll see for today. I think working with it on the puff gives me a little more control as opposed to my brushes there. Let's do just a little bit more. Really work it in there. Ooh, wow. Well, that Ruby Wood is really a lot more potent than I thought it was. Not everything has to work out in my favor. We're gonna have to definitely tone that down, but let me see what I can do with my other cheek and then work this out. So this is where we're at. I'm a little unhappy with the way it kind of blurred out, even on the puff, following a couple makeup artists and seeing how they do things. Obviously, I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't really know entirely what I'm doing here, but I'm gonna take the Barely Blushing powder from Melt Cosmetics. Let me tell you this, I love this powder. All over my face, no. But in the T-zone, especially on the cheeks, yes. So this time what I'm gonna do is flip my little puff back over, and I'm gonna work my puff into the powder here and do my best to kind of pick it up and evenly disperse it. Well, onto my hand to kind of help blend that into my puff, and then work it all over my T-zone. And then see if I can help blend that in there. Because I really don't want to put more concealer down. I've already got quite a bit. And my skin doesn't like too much concealer because it just crepes on me if I do too many heavy products on top of the other. I don't feel like this powder blush is blurring out too easily, especially not like the way the bronzer did. I feel like it's giving me just a little bit of trouble. And maybe that's where using concealer first to blend out that powder blush would make it work a little bit better. But I don't really want to put on more concealer. I'm just trying, you know what? I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just trying techniques. I'm trying techniques that all the pros do. And I just want to see if it'll work for me. And I feel like that's fair to do. And that's the beauty of makeup. It washes off. Oh, this cheek blurred out so much better. Look at that. That blurred out so much better. Now, why didn't this one blur out better? This one looks fantastic. What's wrong with my left cheek? This one still looks better, but this looks heck of a lot better than where it was. I do really like the way that the powder melds it in. And this powder kind of reminds me of my Chanel powder. So silky and blurring, but pink. I'm so happy with that. Let's do one more thing here. Just poured it all over my black pants. Oh no. I do want to show you how it looks around my T-zone when I work it in, because this powder is arguably one of the better one of the better products that Milk Cosmetics has done. And it's hard with some of the products I have to be like, oh, this is a holy grail. I don't even know if I want to go as far to call anything a holy grail anymore because formulations change all the time. But this is such a good Milk Cosmetics product. They really did a fantastic job with this powder. I can't sing the praises enough because honestly, you have to try it for yourself. This is so good. This powder is just life-changing. I'll say that because I really love the way it makes my under eyes look really pink and pretty and doll-like. We look so much better. We did it. I'm so happy with the way my cheeks look. Knock it all you want. If it's not your taste, it's not your taste. If you don't like it, whatever. But I love it. I'm so happy with this. I want to do a red lipstick. Here is this finished look. I finished my lipstick off with the MAC lip liner in the shade Plum. And I pulled out one of my Dior lipsticks. This is a matte lipstick. You cannot get this shade anymore. I'm very sorry. This is Dior Forever number 809. It even has the little emblem to it there, if I don't blind you. And it has it all over the bullet as well. I haven't had a chance to use these on camera, and as much as people say don't use stuff that you can't get anymore on camera, or rather I've seen that, I like using the makeup that I have, and I think it's very important that we use the makeup that we have. I feel really good. This is one of those looks that I was terrified of pulling off, and I feel really good. And even though my shirt is Sailor Moon, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of picturing the show that I love to watch, Castlevania, and I feel really, really pretty. I feel pretty. Thank you so much for spending your day with me. I truly appreciate you more than you know. I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day. If you are not already, do something for yourself today because you are worth it.